This is a crazy trick with the new boost ability in Stumble Guy. And today I'll be showing you every single tip and trick with it. And this might be the most underrated ability ever. Alright, so we have the newest ability, the boost epic ability. And I maxed out this ability just for this video. And I'm not even joking, this could be one of the most underrated abilities ever. And I'm sure you all know what this ability does, but just for the 2% of people that don't, all it does is give you a really big speed boost that is genuinely one of the fastest emotes in the game, and it might be better than volleyball. So let's get into the first thing, and this might be the biggest tip that you will ever hear about this entire emote. Now, when you think of the boost ability, you automatically think, well, boost is always good in race and not good in elimination. But you know I found a crazy trick in elimination. You can phase almost every single time, guaranteed, with this ability. And I'm going to show you guys right now. So all you need to do is run at the wall, click the boost, and you can phase through every single time. But you have to realize there's a timing to it where I'm going to teach you how to get it every single time. If you just run right at the wall and click the boost, you will not go through. What you need to do is click it right before you make contact with the wall, and it will look something like this right there. And the crazy thing is, you don't even need a run up start. So if I'm like this and I want to phase, all I have to do is do that right there, and I can phase through just like that. This emo is literally like the teleporting extra that we have in game already. Once again, I can literally be standing still and do it just like that. It's so broken. And you also want to make sure you are right in the center of the line, just like that right there. So let's move into the next tip and trick that I have for you guys, and this video is not going to stop. I have so many cool things. And just to show the power of this emo, you can literally go over gaps and bombardment without even jumping. So that means I can do this right here and not die when I go over the water. I don't think there's any other ability that can do that. And that truly just shows how fast the speed on this ability is. So the whole entire point of this ability is the momentum. It's like the only ability where when you use it, you do not want to jump or dive at all. Watch how when I jump, all my momentum completely dies and it completely ruins the emo. So that means it doesn't really help with easy gap jumps like this. Like if I use the boost and then jump, like you see how it completely stops up once I'm in midair and does not give me any boost? But thankfully, I found a crazy trick to help you get any sort of gap jumps easier. Instead of boosting and then jumping like halfway throughout the duration, what's better to do is a boost and then immediately jump after the emo, and it will save all of your momentum at mid-air. And it will look something like this. You want to boost, jump, and all of your momentum will be saved. You see how I easily made this huge gap jump right here? I mean, just to prove how broken this trick really is, I can literally make this jump right here. 2, 1, and just like that, I made it. And I was not joking. I have absolutely so many tips. Now, just like the Gust emote, this is going to be super dangerous to use in maps where there's not a lot of room for error, like Lava Land or Laser Tracer. Like if you accidentally use it when you jump over here and use the boost, you cannot get back onto the map because the boost is so powerful. So that's why you might be thinking, oh, is the only use case in the entire game phasing with this new emote? Well, I kind of found one other use case that might be good to a certain group of players. Like phasing is already going to break the game. An auto phase emote is absolutely insane. Like I feel like some people are going to buy this emote just for the auto phase factor. Okay, so what I realize is you can do this right here. You can jump from this block all the way over to this broken block right there. So if someone's guarding you right there, obviously you go the normal way. But if you want to use the boosting style, like I said, you can go right there and absolutely go completely by them. But it doesn't end there and block dash. So if you boost into somebody when you're about to clutch, this is what happens. You can push them into the spike, and it's basically like a free body block. It's like when you're on a wall with somebody and you're pushing them, you can boost them into the laser because you know they are blocking you from going into the laser. But let's move into the next tip and trick. And if you guys are enjoying and learned anything new in this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100K. Let's hop right into the next one. Here we go. Now, I know everyone wants to know, can you complete this skip with the ability maxed out? So let's use my tip where you have to jump super late. So 3, 2, 1, let's use it super late. And oh my god, like if you use the ability all the way back here then jump, you get nowhere near as much as using it at the very edge. So I'm gonna go on the slide now and show you guys if it's actually good on the slide, and you are going to be shocked at what this emote does on the slide. Now, I've never seen anything like this, but when you use the boost on the slide, the game like stands you up, but you don't lose like hardly any momentum. So I'm gonna use it right now. You see I'm gonna get stood up for a second, and then I go right back down into the dive position. Now, if I had to make a consensus, I'd probably say using this emote in super slide is not good. So just to confirm that this emote is not faster in super slide, I'm gonna be 1v1 in Code Henry, and he's gonna be using no emotes while I use the boost to see if I actually get closer to him in the slide. So he's gonna be a little bit ahead of me. I'm gonna use the boost right now. Am I going to pass him? And oh wait, you do. Okay, this emote is actually quicker when you use it in super slide, but you gotta make sure you use it on a flat ground. Like if you use it right here, it's not gonna be good. Same thing with the boost, you have to use it when it's flat. So I'm gonna use it right now, and I should be able to pass him because my momentum still slowly gradually goes up and the super slide. Okay, so I think the final thing is we know it's better in super slide, but I don't know if there's a lot of good places to use it at, because if you use it on the boost, it like bugs you. If you use it when it's not a good spot, you'll go off the map. So let's move to the next trick. Let's go back to an elimination map. I just want to show the people that probably thought clutching was going to be easier with this emote that it is actually not. Like I said, no matter how you try and clutch, like if you go into the wall and then you try and clutch, all your momentum is going to be gone. Even though that wind is still on your body, it does not help clutching. And even if you try and do it midair, well, of course, you cannot use the emote until you land. So unfortunately, I think this is the first emote where clutching is not a helpful attribute to having the ability. Now, of course, in Tilefall, I feel like every new ability, it's either good at clutching and good at Tilefall, and this ability is no different. It is broken in Tilefall. So if you use the boost emote on Tilefall, this is what will happen. You can go so far to where I went completely over this first tile, and you'll never believe it. This was actually a red one, and it didn't even register when I went over it. And not only that, if you jump, dive, and land on a green and then boost after that, it's gonna be even crazier, where you can skip all of that if you jump, dive, and boost. Like, I genuinely think this emote might be better than volleyball, bro. It is insane. So the same thing right here. I do not know if this is red or green. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go backwards, jump, dive, boost, and it does not even matter what it is, because I'm not even going to reveal it, and let's test it out. What was it? It was a green. But let's move into the next map that we have, and this next tip is going to be absolutely insane. So using that crazy information that if we know you jump right after using the emote, you will keep your momentum. Usually it's not possible to jump from block to block, but with the boost ability, it absolutely is if you use that jumping trick right before you take off. Same thing right here. If I boost, jump, I mean, that is crazy how you can get over each formation with this ability, bro. It's honestly pretty good in block dash other than clutching. And even another tip in block dash is this emote is so good at changing directions. Like if you're stuck at the back of the map, you're diving in the back and you want to immediately turn around and change directions, you can go so fast to one end of the map to the other in literally 2 seconds. But like always, you need to be careful because you do not want to boost right into the lasers. But let's go test it out on bot bash now, because I think I just thought of a crazy trick that might work. Okay, so I feel like a sneakily underrated map could be bot bash because of how quickly you could get away from the bots in this map. Like if you are stuck in a corner of bots, you can get from one side of the map to the other because like I said, it's super good at changing directions. And I also feel like one of the most niche ways to use this emote is when you are at the edge of the map. Like I said, when you're on the edge of the map and you need something to boost you back on, you can use the emote just like that to get up, and basically guaranteed every time. But remember, you need to be touching something because you cannot use this emote while airborne. So you need to make sure you're on some sort of hitbox, but let's try it again right here. Let's see if we can do something. And wait, oh my god, wait, what? Wait, what am I doing? Oh my, I don't think I'd be able to replicate that if I had 100 different tries. This is slowly becoming one of my favorite emotes, but let's move into Icy Heights now, and let's see if it's faster on the ice or it is way slower. So in maps like Icy Height, you can only imagine what happens with a speed boost emote plus having a speed boost already on the ground. I mean, look at how quick I can get from one side to the other. Just like that, before you blink, I'm already on the other side. Okay, so we're gonna do a test to see what is faster, using it or not. I'm gonna be using the emote while Code Henry does not. 2, 1, go. Let's both jump at the same time and go down. I'm gonna use it, he's not, and it seems like, okay, it's literally just an inch faster. But let's move into the next map, and guys, if you are enjoying this so far, please make sure to give it a like. Let's try and hit 500 likes on this video. Here we go to the next skip. You all know in Space Race, there's this skip right here where once you land on the rock, you get like a crazy boost and go to the other side. But what happens if you use it once you hit the rock, because you can't use it while airborne? So let's see what happens. I think this honestly might be a crazy skip. Let's use it right now. And wow, that is insane. Okay, so we're gonna test out if it's faster with or without the boost. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see what is faster. Let's spam the boost, and oh my god, it is faster. He genuinely started ahead of me and I beat him. That is insane. I wonder if you can do it on the planet as well. Let's see. And you can. No, this emote's crazy. Wait, we're literally finding out things at the end of the video. So if you watched all the way to the end, you are getting super lucky right now. This is crazy. But let's move into the final trick of the day. I hope I got you guys with a bunch of new information. So here we go. Let's move right into it. So for the final tip that I have for you guys, and this is honestly something I've been wanting to wait until the very end to tell you, if you use this emote paired with a trampoline, it will look something like this. You know, you kind of get a boost, but if you pair it with a jump, dive, then boost, and then trampoline. So if we both go, I'm gonna jump, dive, boost, and then you can see, look at that, you can skip the entire, and yeah, I mean, bro. So in 3, 2, 1, jump, dive, boost, there we go. That's how you get it. So there's a certain skip there that you have to time it absolutely perfect, and you will get it down every single time. But Mr. Stumble, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope I helped all you guys out with some new crazy tips and tricks that you can find. I mean, this emote is so fun to use. It's so broken. But before you go, let me know what skip was your favorite. Peace.